Morning folks, it's 6 o'clock, it's Saturday the 15th of October, the day's finally here where I'm going to be doing a run from Hartlepool Marina, 45 miles, all the way down to Whitby. I've got my backpack packed, it's quite heavy because I've got to take everything I need for the full day. It's forecast rain, so it's going to be a challenging day. Luckily, part of my training, I've been training with a backpack on with a big bag of sand in it to try and simulate weight that I'm going to be taking on this run. But with that in mind, let's rock and roll. I'm out running. Who should pull up next to me on his bike? Mr. Dave Walls. He's been accompanying me now for about a mile on this run. Rock and roll. Made it to Hartlepool, and I'm with this man here, Dave Walls. He intercepted me at Seaton Caroon. He stayed with us all the way through the dark and into the light, and it's been good to have some company on these dark roads. Just behind us there is the Transporter Bridge. Unfortunately, that doesn't open until 9:30, so I'm going to have to take the long way around, which is going to add another 4.5 miles or so onto my journey. But it's one of them things. Next stop is Middlesbrough. Can you believe this? People are teasing us now with bacon butties. Oh my god, no thanks, I'll resist it. I'll be a good lad. I can't believe that. So what's the verdict on long distance running? Harder than riding a bike, I can tell you that. Especially when the most you've ever done is 13.1 mile. Half marathon before, and now I'm going to be doing 45 mile. It's a bit wet out here now, it's really raining, but I'm on Newport Bridge, which means I'm just crossing into Middlesbrough now, so definitely leaving Hartlepool behind and onwards and upwards. Whitby, coming to get you. Trunk road into Redcar just seems like it's a never-ending road. It just seems like it's going forever. So just leaving Redcar and about to go into Marsk for the next leg of this run. But for the last few miles I've been having some niggles in my toes, of all places. So one of the things I do have with me is I have a stuff called crotch guard, which is great for the undercarriage, and I've also got some stuff called Dom's Ease oil. Now what this does, this is for delayed onset muscles syndrome, and effectively I'm going to rub some stuff in and see if that helps, because right now my feet are absolutely killing me. That bandage is a little loose, so I'll take that off. And hopefully, with 5 minutes rest, this should see me through. Absolutely fantastic stuff, that. Absolutely fantastic. Flat going there from Redcar and Marsk. I'm now just coming into Saltburn, taking a well-earned breather there before I start hitting quite a few down and ups. The weather's holding off, it's doing okay, temperature's just right, and that's been really beneficial for the day so far. So I'm just going to go down this path here and just see if it's a shortcut anywhere. It's off the beaten track, it's not on the map, so I'm just going to see where it kind of goes to and see if I can find my way out and cut a corner off. That was a waste of time. Leads to nowhere, that. So back to the main roads and continue on down the trail. So I've come down Saltburn Bank. I'm at the bottom of Saltburn now, and as you can see behind me there, I'm literally about to start a lot of uphill ascent to get back up on the top. And from there it's going to be a lot of up and down until I finally reach my destination in Whitby. It's getting closer, folks. There's Whitby on the signs now, Liverton up that way. I'm in Loftus. I've got to be honest, this is tough going. One of the toughest things I've done, other than passing my pilot licence, this has got to be up there with one of the toughest things so far that I've done to date. Rock and roll. Finally made it to Hinderwell. I'm in single figures now and the countdown is on to Whitby. I can't wait to get a pint. I really can't. An ice cold pint. I'll be so cool right now, it really will. Awesome. Rock and roll, and I'll carry on.
Hello.
Hello people, come on Paul.
Come on.
Good effort son, keep going.
You alright? I'll come to run with you for a bit if that's alright.
That's fine. The average speed's dropped, mate.
Don't worry.
Jog, whatever. Bit of support.
They work, but I can't feel them. I'm 3 miles from the finish to where I said I would finish up. My body just seems to be shutting down and giving up. I've never been in a situation like this before. My legs, can't feel them, cannot feel those legs. I can feel my ankles, but they are in agony. But I'm not going to give up. I set out to do it and I'm going to complete it. This last 10 miles has been an absolute killer. It really has. If anything, it's probably been the most demanding out of the 45 mile that I've done. My mojo's bust because of it. I'm shivering. I'm sat in a warm car at the moment just to try and warm up. I've never felt like this before. It's weird, it's a weird sensation, and it just shows that, you know, at certain points that your body can just take too much and begin just shutting itself down in certain parts. But like I say, I'm going to finish this. I'm 3 miles away. I will crawl there if I have to.